Hi, so this is New Nonsense episode 11. We're starting a few minutes late because someone decided Fallout 4 was more important. Um,
If you haven't checked the last podcast to see how much he loves Fallout 4, you should go watch it. Then you guys would understand.
no, it's we love clowning on you, Andrew, but we love you. So
It's
I
okay.
heard
It's okay.
you were talking about gun designs. What do you want to talk about with that?
Okay, so
That's cool, bro.
so
Next
while I was
story.
playing
I'm just
gun,
like,
so while I was playing gun, oh my god, so I was playing Fallout 4. I noticed that the gun designs in Fallout 4 were a bit weird. I mean, to be fair, the games are already weird to begin with.
Yeah.
But so I'm currently retaking a physics class, and right now we're learning about I believe it's Ohm's law. So voltage, current, resistance, things like that. All the things that make electricity work.
Uh huh.
hmm
And right now, while we're doing a lab, we're using this thing called resistors.
Okay.
Now, if you know what a resistor looks like, it's really simple. It's just a two pieces of wire, and in between it's either a wooden piece or just um, like wooden mixed with metal. It just so what's the best way to describe it? It kind of chokes the current, so it doesn't go through. The best case example of this is a light bulb. You can consider a light bulb a resistor
Uh huh.
or a non-ohmic resistor. That's probably the best case example of that. Your computer is technically a resistor,
Okay.
because it draws power, draws current. So while I was playing the game, I saw the gamma gun, and I noticed on the gamma gun it has like 50 fucking resistors on it,
Mhm.
and I was trying to think of it. I'm like, why? Why is there so much shit on it? And I try to look into the lore of the gun, and it's like, no, it just doesn't make any sense. We're just putting this on there just to make it look cool. It was, it's literally just aesthetics. That's it. There's no purpose for there to actually be that many resistors on it. Because most of the guns in Fallout, like, there's a reason why, like, some weird parts are stitched onto the body of a gun. Um, to give you an example, the Gauss or the Gauss rifle
Mhm.
um, has transformer coils because it's pretty much a railgun. That's really just that's
lasers.
just what it is.
Let's shoot out lasers.
It, well, not lasers, just really fast things.
Bullets.
I'm gonna pretend
Yes.
they're lasers. I'm gonna pretend they're lasers.
Well, the
Sure,
trail it
Every-
why
leaves is
not?
blue, so.
Yeah. Yes, they're secretly hard lasers. But most of the gun designs in Fallout, they're really unique. The best one I can give an example of is the Fat Man. Um, if you don't know, the Fat Man's it's named after the Fat Man.
Mhm.
oh, I thought you
Um,
said Batman. I was like,
oh,
Batman doesn't use guns. I was like,
oh
what gun does
yes,
he?
oh yes, the Batman gun. It does nothing.
The Fat Man is
Um,
funny because I get to relive my dreams of nuking Hiroshima and Nagasaki over and over.
Damn, those are
oh
your
god, not again,
fantasies.
Noah. Not again.
Oh,
Not,
got him!
not again. Not again. Not again. Anyways, going back onto
Alakazam,
that.
there goes Japan.
See, every time you
No.
say that, I think of that Yo Mama joke. It's like your mama's so fat that the nukes that they sent were your mama to fucking bomb Japan. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Andrew. Continue.
No, it's fine. I'm just non-flashbacks. Anyways, um, so have you guys ever heard of the Davy Crockett?
Yes.
I heard of a George Foreman grill. Yes.
Oh my god, you fucking Josh.
The Davy Crockett is what the Fat Man is based off of, right?
Yes. And if you guys don't know what the Davy Crockett is, it's the United States attempt at creating a rocket launcher based nuclear weapon. I am not joking. None of that was hyperbole. All of it was real. We tried to mobilize nuclear weapons,
Which I
and
mean, it makes sense, but I mean, you know, like,
well,
come on.
yeah, like because back then, like we were at the height. Well, yeah, it was a Cold War, so we were at the height of nuclear weaponry. honestly, I'm not surprised what we came up with, and it actually makes the world of Fallout seem a lot more realistic, to put it lightly. Because during the Cold War, we were really fucking like crazy. I'm not even gonna front.
Mhm.
We were really fucking mad with a lot of things, like, um, Jesus Christ, what's
They
that
tried
thing called?
making hovercrafts.
Yeah. They tried making hovercrafts. All the spy gadgetry that came out of the Cold War. Um,
Do you think we really sent
fucking
someone to the moon?
Yeah.
huh?
Do you think we really sent someone to the moon during the Cold War?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Josh, don't you dare fucking start. I will end you. I will delete
No,
you
no.
from
I'm
this
just, I'm
fucking
just saying.
world.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking you guys. Like, do you guys? I think we sent somebody to the moon.
Yeah.
I was just, I was
Well,
just,
yeah.
I only asked because you mentioned Cold War, and then I had just watched a video of somebody, like, what's it called, interviewing, I think it was Buzz Aldrin, something like this. You know, one of the people who went to the moon, and he was telling Buzz Aldrin a theory of how Russia faked their moonscape thing, and like they related to the US somehow, and then he put him on the spot, and it just made me laugh because Buzz Aldrin got all mad. He's like, "This is a setup. I see what your ass is trying to do." And then he kept walking away. He's like, "If you don't get away from me, I'm gonna fuck you up." So the way he said it, it just made me laugh, and it just reminded me of that. So that's why I was like, I want to see you guys' opinions on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I tried to. Okay, so I have a coworker. I'm not gonna say his name. Well, you guys already know it's he now. Fuck.
Just don't say his name.
So
Just don't say his name.
yeah, I'm just not gonna say his name. So he's an interesting person.
his name is Noah.
He, you actually know who he is, Noah, if you've talked to him a couple of times. So to put it lightly, he is the kind of guy that once you turn on Fox News, that's his like only source of info at all.
You know what? I think I know
So-
exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know who. but it's
White guy,
funny.
right?
Okay. Uh, sure.
Glasses?
You're gonna stop.
No one watches
Stop.
us anyways.
I know nobody watches this, but just in case, I don't want to dox this man. All right. Yes, pretty much, yeah. So he was asking me a question. He actually asked me two questions. He asked me, do you think we faked the moon landing? And he asked me, do you think it's really possible that if I dropped a penny, from the Empire State Building, that if it fell on the ground, it would crack cement? And so I tried to explain to him the first one, and he said well, like the lighting seemed so off. It seemed like as if it was like on a sound stage, and I just straight up told him, I'm like, the photos could be edited. You do realize that when they actually publish the photos, like for most photos, they edit it by like having like touch ups, and also there's something called data compression loss, where it can actually become more and more, what's the word for it, like deep fried. To put it bluntly, the further you go on, the further the next photo to the next photo to the next photo. And so like I don't know, man. It just seems a little bit too weird. Like I'm like I
This is the
can't.
type of person that this is the type of person that it could have been recorded on a 4K camera, huh? And
my-
it would have been like, no, see, this is fake. This is still fake. This is still huh.
Oh my, dude. Okay, this is the one part where when he said it, I kind of just stopped talking to him. He was like, I don't know how we can get someone to the moon with the computer power less than our calculators that we have today.
And then what?
And
Did you just blow up? You blew up, huh?
Yeah. I kind of got really mad, and I kind okay.
Kind of just slapped him upside the head, huh?
I said many words that he wouldn't have been able to understand, and he just kept on responding with the same thing. And I'm like, look, we can go at this all day, and we're gonna go nowhere. And so I just stopped because I was getting more and more angry.
And he walked away thinking he won that argument.
Yes, he did. That's the issue. It got me really fucking mad because it's like, my God, you're so wrong that I don't know how to tell you how wrong you are. That's the issue. And going with the fucking penny thing that I mentioned before, you didn't understand that air resistance is a fucking thing. I told him, I'm like, okay, let me give you an example. If I were to skydive, do I just gain speed up until I hit fucking, I don't know, like near the speed of light until I hit the ground? I don't accelerate forever. There's a terminal velocity that I hit because the air resistance is picking me up. There's an equilibrium. And he's like, I don't know, man. Do you think it's the way it falls? Like, no. There's no just the way it falls. It fucking flips. It's a penny. It's not a dart. It's not a bullet. And he didn't understand that. I'm like, oh my God. You're so fucking dumb.
Andrew, along those lines, how hard do I need to slap a chicken to cook it?
No. I'm not going on this rant again. Actually, wait, no. A guy already answered this. No, I think this already answered to this. I don't know the joule count to it, but if you wanted to cook a chicken by slapping it, you would break apart the chicken.
Well, no shit, but I think it's just hilarious because it pisses you off.
It really does. It really.
Andrew, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Bitch.
That's actually a really good question, though.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
There is an answer. And the answer is it was the not chicken.
Yeah, it's whatever evolved into the chicken, or we evolved where the chicken evolved from.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's no like, oh, it was the egg first. Like, no, it was whatever the fuck evolved into the chicken, and then it became, then became the chicken, and then it laid an egg.
So what was the chicken first? What do you think it was before it evolved?
Probably Tyrannosaurus Rex.
So what level do you think it hit before it evolved?
Oh my God.
Hey, do you guys want to see? The gun that pisses me off?
And then the ones that got extinct. The reason why they didn't evolve is because they didn't want to learn the move that they needed to learn to evolve.
You couldn't fucking TS it any further.
Oh, fucking, they had fucking what are those stones called in Pokemon? It was Everstones.
Yeah.
Everstones never evolved. Can never evolve, bitch.
Okay, wait. Sorry, what were you saying, Noah? I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This is the gun that I absolutely hate in Fallout 4 for the way it looks. It just pisses me off so much. It's called it's the assault rifle.
Is it? Oh yeah. The thing. Yeah, that fucking thing. Yeah, that doesn't look like an assault rifle. It looks like as if you attach a metal dildo to the end of a stock.
Okay, I'm glad you said it. Because I was like, this looks like a chode gun. The chode freaking.
The chode gun.
The chode fucking shoots out dildos, bro. Like.
No, it pisses me off because they have M16s, right? In Fallout?
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck is this for? Who is this who is this for? I don't get it. I do not fucking get it. It's so fucking ugly.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of all the guns that actually are inside of Fallout that are real life.
I know
Kellogg's gun.
The Chinese assault rifle is an AN-94, I think, right?
Yes. That it is an AN-94. Gosh, well, fuck. I just lost train of thought. Okay. Oh, Kellogg's gun is a 44 Magnum. No, actually, it's a 45 Magnum. Let me see. That's actually about it. Oh, there's double barrel shotgun, combat shotgun. There's no automatic shotgun. I don't really know what models they are. They look like Remingtons, but I could be very wrong. like early 1980s, 1970s Remington models. I can't really remember, but yeah. There's a hunting rifle that looks like a Winchester bolt action rifle. That's really about it in terms of guns. There's not really all that many that are like IRL.
The Radium Gun is based off of I forgot what it's called. I think it was a German like rifle or some machine gun from World War II.
Let me see. I want to see this now. Right. I know what gun you're talking about because I actually got it while I was playing. Let's see, Radium Gun. Oh,
Yes.
they also have a lever action and Fallout for the Far Harbor DLC.
Yeah, I was telling Josh. I don't know if I told you. I don't know if I told you, but I started a new playthrough because I got all the trophies on the PS4. That was like a while back. I want to get the achievements on the Xbox, but my first initial playthrough on the Xbox, I modded the crap out of it, and that turns off achievements.
Yes.
So I turned on God mode for my first one and just beat the shit out of people with my hands. And then
Rated E for everyone.
yeah, they all caught these hands. And then yeah, then I did another playthrough just dressed up as a ranger from the NCR.
Mm-hmm.
I murdered Kellogg, and then I got his gun, and that was my gun for the rest of the playthrough. Unlimited ammo for that bitch. Beat the crap out of people with my bullets. And then now I'm gonna do a proper playthrough and actually get the achievements.
You know what you should do?
What?
You know what you should do? You should do a survival run only, permadeath.
I'm not in the mood. I mean, I want to. I've been thinking about it, but I need to get used to playing. I need to get used to not like. I need to get used to
dying.
Yeah, dying again. You know. So.
Of course, as we all do.
So once I do that, I will for sure. Wow, that is a big ass gun. I will for sure be doing it because I've been thinking about it, you know, and it interests me. So I probably will.
Can I talk about my my short modded playthrough of Fallout Frost, which is it's a survival mod for Fallout.
Okay.
Okay. So before I broke my game with mods, I tried to play Frost, and if you don't know what Frost is, it's a survival hardcore style mod that they even mention on the description page. Don't have this to be your first playthrough because you will hate the game from here on out. And I thought they were joking. I really did. When I loaded up the game and I had my first enemy, I'm like, okay, first enemy.
Not thinking much of it.
Yeah, not thinking much of it. They one hit me, man. That's it. One strike. That's it. I was dead.
So how do you get through it then? You don't. That's the thing. You don't.
Okay.
Has anybody completed it?
I managed to get up above ground for about 5 minutes, and then I died, and I went all the way back. And if you know how they do it, you don't save. Actually, you can't save. The only way to save is to sleep.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what makes it even better? It actually disables the ability to use God mode. So if you type in God mode on the console, it will immediately disable it. And it's like, no, you're not getting out of this pain and torture. You're gonna live through this entire fucking thing, all the way out. That was before I modded my game into Oblivion, and I realized that it was bad when I couldn't go into Sanctuary, and everybody was wearing blackface. Yeah, it was that bad. My after that, I think my game was pretty much corrupted, and I had to start from scratch. So I had to delete everything. And that was fun. So when I started this new game, I'm just like, I'm gonna try to do it proper this time. Not survival. Fuck that. Probably what I'm gonna do with mods, but like for now, no. Other than that, I'm good to go. Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
I'm a smooth dude. I just
So work today was actually pretty interesting.
What happened at work?
I was talking, huh?
What happened at work?
Okay, so I was doing water fire. No. I was running non-con, for a little bit because Oscar, well, if you can add that out, that'd be great. One of our PAs was like, "Hey, can you just do non-con?" Like, sure.
Hey, Andrew, I want you to know something. Nobody watches our shit anyways, and plus he didn't say his last name, so like I don't think it's that big of a deal.
it's vague.
Yeah, that's true.
It's vague.
It's very vague.
Look,
But then
look.
he said one of our PAs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
no one's gonna fucking take the fucking time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
who?
yeah.
This is the person he
So-
was talking about. This person was working here at this same day he was talking about. This is him. This is him.
This is him. He lives
Got
right
it.
here on this street in this fucking city.
Imagine.
Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. So I was Oscar told me like, hey, do you want an on-con? And I'm like, I don't know if I want an on-con. Do you have somebody to cover me for water fighting? He's like, yeah, sure. He didn't cover me at all. He lied to me. So I went to go and do non-con, and I was talking to one of our mates, Brian, and we were chatting for a bit, and I love Brian to death, but like he always does this thing of like complimenting my hair, and I talked to him about it, and he was like I'm just really proud that you actually followed through, and I'm like, why? It's like because he said it's really hard to get through that ugly stage of hair. Like the entire time you're just waiting for it to finally fall down due to the weight of the hair.
Uh-huh.
And the fact that you've gone through it this long, I'm proud of you because it looks good. Like you waited long enough. You went the entire process of the whole awkward hair stage for it to actually look good. And I was like, is that why you was complimenting my hair? And I was like, yeah, because you follow through on something. I'm just like, what do you mean I follow through on something?
Yeah.
What do you say? I'm not committed.
Are you
He
talking
just
shit,
kinda
huh?
give me-
Huh?
Yeah, he's giving me a look. I'm just like, yeah. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I mean, he's right.
That's such a backhanded compliment.
Well, he didn't say it verbatim, but it was like one of those paraphrasing things of just, there are very few things that I commit through that people notice
Mhm.
that I don't really say later on that like, oh, like I gave up on it.
Mhm.
Because me finding motivation for things is very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. And I'm not saying this just completely because of like my ADD. Like that's its own issue on entirely. But me myself, I've always found it hard to find motivation for things, even things that I find interest in.
Mhm.
And this is one of those things where it was, am I good? Just get a haircut because I'm tired of it, me having to constantly wash my hair, or am I, well, goodness me, or am I just gonna follow through and reap the benefits? And obviously, I chose option 2. Because going through the fucking trial and tribulations, that shit's hard. It's fucking hard. Because the entire time you're not really you're wondering like, is this worth it in the end?
Mhm.
Like, am I actually gonna have a
Con-
successful product or successful goal?
Contemplating it all at that point.
Yeah.
Is this a waste of time? Huh?
Yeah,
Is it worth it?
yeah. Is this a waste of time?
Is this a waste of time? Did I waste my
Did
time?
Did
Am I
I
gonna get
waste
this
an
time back?
entire year? Just
Huh? Will this be made up to me? Huh?
will this be made up to me?
Will I have a time in life where I could be like, this hour, this time was given back to me for doing this? Huh?
Exactly.
What you should do is get jacked and then just keep growing your hair out.
You shut the fuck up with your fucking your entire idealism of me being jacked, and not imagining my voice. I'm not going to become Fabio for you.
No, you're gonna become Maui.
No. No.
You got the hair. You're gonna be Maui, bro. Get that check, bro. You're gonna be like,
God.
how does that song go?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh my god.
Speaking of Maui, I was actually on a binge of like good like that feels good man videos on YouTube of just like really cool like heartwarming shit. And in
And that popped
Costco,
up.
in Costco, in Hawaii, I think there's these little girls that like to go to Costco because their favorite cash register person looks like Maui, and he does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he actually does the song with them and everything.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, that's the
That's
kind of
really
shit that
cool.
just butters my biscuits. You know?
That's nice.
These are biscuits. Oh, speaking about a Maui-looking dude, if you guys ever have the chance to go on Twitch, there's a guy named Bronx or Bronx H, or Brox H. There we go, Brox H. He is a New Zealander who's also a woodscraftsman, or sorry, woodcraftsman, carpenter.
I said witchcraft, man. I was like,
No,
what the
I was
fuck?
saying woods. I butchered the word wood so fucking bad.
The witchcraft. I was like, man, he really is trying to be Maui out here.
What the fuck? He's a really stand-up guy. He's so fucking awesome. That the Prime Minister of New Zealand gave him a visit
Damn.
during one of his streams, and it's like, dude, that's fucking dope.
The actual prime minister.
Yeah, the actual prime minister of New Zealand was like this. I'm gonna go see this wholesome motherfucker. I'm gonna see him in person. It's like, wow,
That's lit.
that's dope. That's dope. You know how wholesome you have to be that the leader, the quote leader of your country wants to say hi to you.
You wholesome
It's so
piece of
fucking
shit.
nice.
You wholesome
Huh?
piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. You wholesome piece of shit. How dare you give me good feels, you fucker.
How can? Fuck you for making me feel some type of way and feeling good about myself.
Fuck you for making me be happy, you
Yeah,
useless
fuck
piece
that.
of garbage.
Fuck that. I want to go back to being depressed and fucking all sad. Don't make me go back
Yeah.
to my corner. You know how they say never put baby in the corner? I want to go back to that fucking corner. Leave me the
Back
fuck
in
alone.
fucking corner. Don't be depressed, you sick fuck.
Nah.
How dare you?
That piece of-
let me go jack off the corner and still feel
Hey,
bad about myself.
Hey, you know what? It's sad, bro. There's actual people like that, dude. It's like,
It's
come
so
on,
fucking
dog.
bad.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my
It's
God.
so sad, bro. You're just like, dude. Let me give you a hug. I don't want your fucking hug. Huh? This guy already did enough for me. I'm good. I'm just like, oh damn, all right,
I
bro.
don't want your fucking get away from me.
Oh my
man.
god.
You stupid sack of shit.
It's a sack of shit. Oh my gosh, what was I gonna say? I completely lost my train of thought. Have you ever talked to somebody that was so in the gutter that like it made you sad?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Because the person I talked to, he was going through some like real shit, and like he was like on the verge of like suicide type shit, and he was like, he wanted help, and he wanted to be told. He wanted the advice that he needed to hear, and he was told the advice that he needed to hear, but it wasn't what he wanted to hear, you know. And like he didn't want to take it in or anything, and it's just sad because it's like there's people like that really have no hope. They have no hope, dude, and it's like, damn, bro. You know, I just hope that the right person comes along for you and just fucking helps your ass out through that, dude. Speaking of the right person, bro, have you guys seen the movie fucking with Keanu Reeves called Walking on Clouds?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it yet though.
It's actually a good fucking
No.
movie. It's actually a good
Really?
fucking movie. It's like old Keanu Reeves movie, okay, but he's a nice guy. He's like a real cool guy. You know, he just came back from the war. World War II just ended. You know, and he's going to go back home with his wife, and then she wants him to get back into the business of selling chocolates, and he's like, I don't want to sell chocolates. But anyways, it's called Walking on Clouds because he ends up meeting this girl who fucking is on her way back home, right? She's going to study for her master's, and she's like on like the semester's over, and so she's gonna go visit her family and shit, right?
Mhm.
But the thing is, she's Mexican and her family are like, or her dad mostly is like a fucking traditional Mexican, where like you need to be married before having kids, and like you need to have be married within like your heritage type of shit, you know.
Hmm.
And so she meets Keanu Reeves. Um, they just happen to bump into each other like in the train station and in the bus and all that shit, and she was crying, and he was like basically like fucking well, what's wrong? Sounds like you're going through a lot. And then she basically tells them that she got knocked up, and then the dad basically walked out of her life, and so she's scared because now she's going back home pregnant, and she has to explain that to her family, and she thinks that her dad's gonna fucking kill her pretty much, right? So
Hmm.
Keanu, being the great guy that he is, he's like, well, what if you don't go back home alone and say you are married? And so he basically agrees to be her fake husband, and then they go, and he finds out that the whole family, she's rich, family owns a
Hmm.
vineyard, and it's a beautiful fucking villa that they live in, right? And it's called in Spanish Nujaves, right?
Mm.
So
Hmm.
it's the clouds, and so
Hmm.
that's why it's called Walking the Clouds. But it's like he met the right person without trying to meet the right person, pretty much, because they end up falling in love and shit. It's a fucking. My mom was watching it and my dad was watching it, so when my dad was watching it, I was like, okay, this is a guy movie, I'm gonna see what's up with it. And I
Yeah.
saw Keanu Reeves in there, and then I was like, next thing you know, I'm watching a fucking chick flick, but it was a good chick flick. So I'm not complaining, bro.
Hey,
I'm
you
not
know what? There are
complaining.
some chick flicks that that are really good. For I'll name off two of them. The Princess Bride.
That's a good
Yes.
one.
Yes.
That's a fucking good one.
And this one, I think I was like 4 or 5 when my mom and my grandma took me to go watch the one with Anne Hathaway when she finds out she's like the princess.
Princess, no, 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 no.
Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries. That one's a good one too. That
That's a
one's
good
pretty
chick
cool.
flick that I feel like anyone like those like I feel weird classifying them as chick flicks because I feel like anyone could
You
watch
just
those.
call them good movies. Let's just call
Yeah.
them good. Like this is just great movies to watch. Like for me, bro, if I was gonna put like in that romance like drama, I would put this one up there. The one I just watched with Keanu Reeves. That one's a good one. I would recommend it. That one's a cool. And then How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That one's pretty fucking funny.
I haven't
With
seen that one yet.
Matthew McConaughey and what's her name? She's a great actress. Kate Hudson.
Okay.
Kate Hudson.
Yes.
That's a good fucking movie. It made me laugh. Fucking, she names his fucking penis Kroll, the fucking warrior king. No, no, she names
uh,
it. She names it Princess Sophia, and then he was like, "Yo, if you're gonna name a member, you gotta give it a dope name, like Kroll, the warrior king, or some shit like that." That shit was funny. But fucking, it's a good movie. I would recommend those two movies. You know,
That's a
if,
um,
if
McConaughey
if
movie.
y'all, hmm?
That's a McConaughey movie.
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey, Kate Hudson, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That one's a good one. So Matthew McConaughey, basically, he's what's it called? Like, he's like I guess not a sports illustrator, but like he's a sports fanatic guy. But he works with this guy who's like a jeweler, pretty much, and he's trying to get like on his like be his right hand man for like a big project, right? And then Kate Hudson, she's like a journalist, and she's trying to be able to be her own independent journalist, and so she agrees to write a series of how to basically she's gonna do a series of she's gonna date a guy and do everything that you're not supposed to do in a relationship, right?
Hmm.
And then Matthew McConaughey, he told his boss that he can get any girl to love him within 10 days, and so that's how those two meet. And then you see one, they both have motives to their thing, but they end up falling in love with each other at the end of the day. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool the way it goes about it, though. Again,
A real wholesome
two
movie you
people
can
that didn't make
watch.
it. Uh huh.
A real wholesome movie you can watch is a Mad Max Fury Road. As a real
That's a
Bond
badass
movie
movie.
right
That's
there.
a fucking badass movie right there. Yeah, bro. Fucking You know which movie I just recently rewatched and was like, wow, like this is like some people just don't appreciate how amazing this was.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I rewatched the fucking 300 series the other fucking day.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Those
Oh,
ones
the
are pretty good.
300.
300, 300. I
Yeah.
fucked with that. I fucked with that. I was like, bro, like some people say they didn't like them, but I was like, how the fuck do you not like this? This is fucking dope. The fuck, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, who
that's
does?
one of Zack Snyder's like only good movies. That
Yeah,
is
it was
really good.
fucking great, bro. I thought it was fucking. When I saw Leonidas and the fucking all of them going through the armies and just fucking like, pretty much I was making memes in my head the whole time when level fives go up level 100s. Pretty much, bro. I was just making the jokes, bro. Shit was hilarious. And then I was watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too. I actually didn't like that. I didn't think that was that bad,
Mhm.
honestly.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
wait. Which one?
yeah.
The modern one or the '90s Ninja Turtles 2?
90s are always a classic, bro. 90s was always a classic. Those are gonna be like top tier for TMNT movies. No, but I watched the modern ones. I was watching the modern ones.
Yeah, the modern
I
ones
didn't
aren't
think,
that bad. I think.
yeah, they're not that bad at all, dude. Like people are like didn't like them at all because I don't know why they didn't like them. I guess it's just the way the writing was or anything like that. But I was watching them. I was like, this isn't that bad, bro. Like I would watch it again. I thought it was cool. Like
It,
I want to see a new updated TMNT movie though. You know, I want to see how that would go.
I think it's because it's a common stigma of the writing was like okay. I personally didn't really care for them. I did not how should I say this? I didn't hate them, didn't like them. I just saw them and I was like, oh okay. I wasn't really a big fan of TMNT.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But people have like the stigma of if it is CGI, then it is bad,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
that and that's a much worse stigma in the horror genre than it is in really anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, yeah, like okay. Let me give y'all a decent example.
Oh
Um,
shit!
are
You
you
good?
alright?
You know, I fucking I'm playing with this fidget spinner, and I'm trying to spin it as hard as I fucking can, and I fucking grab one. I'm gripping it, and I'm spinning it, and fucking grab that shit too hard where I fucking made it fly across my fucking room,
You're
trying
gonna
to
So
fucking
you're
get
gonna
the
you're,
maximum speed.
you're gonna kill someone.
Nah, I'm
yeah,
good though.
I was gonna say so. But before Josh spins his own life out, um, I'm gonna continue.
Suicide by fidget spinner.
Yeah, suicide by fidget spinner.
Cops come in. What do we see? What do we got here? I don't know, sir. Just is a fidget spinner, and he's just dead on the floor.
It was
Ah,
death. It was death
death by
by
fidget
toy.
spinner.
Death by
That son of a bitch.
toy.
Hey, breaking news: fidget spinners to be recalled due
Oh
to
my-
death.
due to death. Death by dumbassery. Anyways,
I'm
the
dead.
two best examples I can give is the oh my goodness, I just had a fuck.
He says
Oh,
CGI horror. Uh-huh.
yes. Okay, so um, the thing. All right, so you have the thing back then, and you have the thing now.
Oh, I was thinking of the thing from the Fantastic Four.
You. Oh my god.
No, my bad. A thing, and I was thinking Fantastic Four, and then I started thinking of the CGI and that, and I was like, yeah, that movie
I-
really, really that good.
I okay. The thing from back, the thing.
Yeah, I know
Alright.
it's Stephen King, the thing. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, Stephen King's the thing. Okay. That the CGI in that movie was for a few moments it was great. It was fantastic. I loved it. However, the issue I had was that apparently there was an entire cut of the movie where it had practical effects all the way through, and they were only going to use CGI to do some touch-ups, and that was like we could have had an entire movie where it was actually, hey, this is filmed like the thing. What are you doing?
Oh, you could hear that?
Josh,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Fuck you with this fidget spinner.
Oh, that's
Did we
you?
hear it?
I thought it was
Yeah.
your dog flapping its ears or some shit. I'm like, what?
No. So I have the fidget spinner, and the fan is going off, and the strength and the speed of the fidget spinner is making that echo sound by the fan. You hear that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how loud it is, you know? Because you know how when you echo or speak into the fucking thing, it has that echo.
Mhm.
That's essentially what it's doing. Watch.
You're dumb, dude. I could feel Andrew seething from here.
I swear to fucking God. I hope to God you kill yourself with that fucking fidget spinner. You fucking deserve it.
Hey, you know, for that, I got a special thing for you.
No, I don't want it.
I just-
No! Stop! It's like the clapping of cheeks. I hate it.
Oh, dude, clapping of cheeks. Who hates clapping of cheeks? I
Bro,
love clapping cheeks.
clapping cheeks is
What's
the
wrong with
greatest
dude?
thing.
I love clapping your cheeks, Andrew.
Ooh,
I just
No.
realized.
No.
He's
No
like,
thanks,
no.
I'm
that's kind of gay,
I'm
but alright.
That's
Hey,
kind
what's wrong
of
with that?
really
That's
is it?
kinda
Oh, I
sus.
didn't know.
It's kind of sus. Oh my
It's kinda
god.
Sus.
Kind of sus. And back then, being gay in the fucking 50s and 60s, that's kind of sus, bro.
Hey, imagine the first gay guy in America. Imagine you just chilling and then he just makes a move on you. It's just like, what the fuck? Kind of
Then
sus.
he
That's
wouldn't be
kinda
the first gay guy anymore. He'd be the last.
He'd be
Oh
the
my god.
You know what, Andrew? That's fucked up, but it's true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Fucking hilarious. Like, how do you think that fucking went? Like,
Okay, so I'm going to guess that it went a little something like this. I'm pretty sure that whoever they came out to, it was like, oh, you are gay. I'm gay too. Like I'm just gonna guess that either that or they were just really really good friends. Like, cause back then, unless you were like super homies, if your friend told you that you were gay and you were just in classic like 1960s 1950s America, you would die.
Yeah, your ass got
Right.
lynched.
yeah.
Yeah, like that's it. Either that or you just been shunned from your family. Like that's pretty much it.
Like, look at we came a long way, bro. Cause like that's exactly how it was. You got fucking killed, shunned, or just like the whole town is talking about you. Like, he likes boys. Stay away from him, Jimmy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's how it was, and now it's fucking legal.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I mean,
come a long way.
Well, because here's the thing: you can have laws against a certain thing. It doesn't make it that people will immediately follow that. Follow the same ideal. Like, look at us right now. We had the civil rights movement, and yet we're still having problems with racism. It's not as bad as it was back then, but like, it's the fact that it still exists is an issue, regardless. Even the entire AIDS epidemic was was like just how should I say this? It was
They didn't take it
more or
seriously.
less- Huh?
The government, everyone, they didn't take that seriously. So, a lot of people in the gay community where I was watching these gamers and shit, and they also talk because I think they're called the gamers, GAYMERS, and they were talking about how like they can't stand Fauci because I guess he was also in charge back then or some shit. He was like a major figure in the community, the health community, and he wasn't like giving a shit about the AIDS epidemic. So they can't stand his ass for that shit.
Dr. Fauci?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, damn it. That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
Shame. It really does suck. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the entire AIDS epidemic was just like, oh yeah, how it was like the war on drugs but for gay people.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, because like back then it was like, oh, you got AIDS, you must be gay.
Some prohibition shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because back then like, oh, you have drugs, no shit, you're Mexican. Like it was that same shit, you know.
But you know what's funny too, bro? It wasn't even the fucking Mexicans bringing in the drugs like that. It was the Colombians.
Oh yeah.
It was fucking Colombians, bro. I mean, Mexicans had a part, but it was mostly the Colombians. I mean, Pablo Escobar, bro. Look at fucking Escobar. Revolutionized that shit, bro. Nah, bro. He paved the way, bro.
Escobar
paved the way.
was a fucking baller, dude. I mean, he's a piece of shit, but he knew what he was doing. You know?
Exactly, bro. He did a lot of the tricks and all of the. He's the reason why it's fucking drugs are in America, bro. Majority, they just kept coming after that, bro.
What's the saying? Cocaine is America's coffee.
Yep.
Coca-Cola.
What is the fucking Coca-Cola,
Dude,
bro? Crazy.
I saw this meme. It's taken from.
We're doing fucking Coca-Cola coffee. They just really want to put cocaine back in.
Yeah, they just want to put that shit back in there. Let them do it. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so I tried Coca-Cola, that new Coca-Cola caffeine stuff.
The coffee thing?
Yeah, the coffee thing.
Okay. How was it?
Okay. Okay, I'll go on record for saying this. I am a coffee whore.
Mm-hmm.
I love coffee. I'm a slut for caffeine. I hated that drink.
What does it taste like?
Yeah, what does it taste like?
Okay.
Picture Coca-Cola, but coffee.
It actually, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty much what it tastes like.
Really?
It legitimately tastes like as if
So
Coca-Cola
it's like so it tastes just like a Coca-Cola, but with that coffee taste.
It tastes like, okay, you know how, have you guys ever had like a Jack and Coke?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like that except with coffee. So you
I
can
can
still
see it.
taste
I can
you
see
can
it.
still
I can
taste
see
the
it.
Coke, but there's like this stinge of like caffeine
Like
in
the
the
coffee.
back
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it just doesn't sit well. Like I finished the drink because like, you know, I committed, I bought it, like I'm gonna finish it, but it was not a pleasant experience.
Maybe it's like a mixer. You put like coffee cream, like creamer in there, like hazelnut or French
Mama
vanilla.
didn't raise no bitch, huh, Andrew?
Yeah.
Did you drink it? Did you drink it black? Or you?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, maybe that's what
Well,
it is. Maybe,
if it's in a
maybe
can,
it tastes good.
If it's in a can, I'm gonna assume they meant for it to be drank like that. You know?
Oh, it's in
Well,
a can.
yeah.
I thought it was like actual like coffee beans or whatever.
No.
Yeah, whatever the fuck is how they make it. Okay, if it's in a can. I didn't. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Andrew's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you fucking
That's
imbecile.
I don't want getting attacked.
Sorry.
I'm like, yeah, I
Sorry.
didn't know.
Sorry. No, I thought you knew about it. No.
No,
Yeah,
no, this is the first time hearing. So I'm all trying to figure it out. Like, damn, okay, so you gotta. Okay, then, yeah, if it's in a can, then that's how it makes it. Never mind. I thought it was like you make it with like the stuff that it gives you, like the powder or whatever, and that's how it tastes. And I was like, maybe it's like a mixer. You put like coffee creamer in there or anything. Maybe it might help. I don't know, but now you're saying it's in a can. I'm like, yeah, they have no fucking intention of doing that shit.
I mean, I don't drink my coffee. I just snort the beans.
To tie this all back into Fallout, I would not, I would not be mad if somebody made like a legitimate Coca-Cola machine, even if it was just like a fucking reskinned soda maker. Like I would just be like, hey, look at this, I got some of that classic Coca-Cola.
Isn't Nuka-Cola?
See, Andrew, now I know what to get you. One day, if I ever get famous and have money, I'm gonna get you a birthday gift. I'm gonna get you a mini fridge that's gonna be a fucking Nuka-Cola machine.
Why,
get that.
First off, why you gotta be rich for that? You could just buy one off the fucking internet. They're not that expensive. Yeah.
Then why are you bitching about it?
Yeah, for real.
Because I can bitch.
You fucking
And I
4'11"
said I was gonna buy you
head
one
ass
as a gift.
motherfucker.
I said I was gonna buy you one as a gift, and that's the answer I get. Fuck you, then, bitch. You're getting no gift from me. You're not getting no gift from me. I know.
You son of a bitch.
Like, I was like, okay. Thank you, birthday comes along one day. I'm gonna get him a legit Nuka-Cola machine, and you're calling me a bitch because of it. I'm like, okay,
that's the last time I ever imply I'll get you a gift. You piece of shit.
Fucking, you know what?
Okay, wait,
I'm gonna buy it for you, and you're gonna have to pay me back
hold
for
up.
that gift.
No. You should shut the fuck up, Josh. No, I want to fucking talk to you first. What the fuck have you ever implied about getting a gift for me? Other than like the fucking Hulu and Disney Plus.
My friendship, bitch.
Your friend. Yeah, okay.
The friendships are hard to come by nowadays, Andrew. You got some real friends. This is how you treat them. This is how you treat them.
You fucking nerd. You son of a bitch. And on that note, guys, we're gonna end
Inserts Kanye West, real friends. Not many of us.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on New Nonsense episode 11.
Peace out, you guys.
I hope you guys had a good time with us. Your three virtual idiot friends. I was Noah. Josh and Andrew. Have a good one, guys.
Late.
Peace out. What the fuck? It's not letting me. Okay.